there's only one game that I actually care about, and that's the Bills.
College football, this is my bread and butter. This is what I know best. Let's go. That's another cover. What is going on Twitch? Let's get TikTok Live going as well. It is Wednesday, my dudes, and it is time for a beer break at 11:06 in the morning, and John and Puppy in the background. What's going on, everyone? We are streaming the Milwaukee game behind me. We're going to sweat that out as we talk about this thing. Obviously, we're going to talk about the games we got going on today as well. Decent slate today, actually, for my first look at this thing. New video out. There's a new power ranking out on TikTok if you guys want to jump over and catch that. And we'll get Big Booty 22 going, as is our new tradition. What's going on, guys? Mariners money line today. Loving the spot, says Matthew Veltman. All right, that's where we're starting first. For you guys on Twitch, let's jump over and make sure you can watch this thing. There we go. All right, Mariners money line against the Padres. Actually, is this correct? Let's see. I'm definitely on the wrong day. Yeah, Mariners money line against the Padres. San Diego minus 145, even though they are on the road against the Mariners. Yu Darvish against undecided. Not sure who's pitching for the Mariners today, but I do like this spot anyway. Yu Darvish, a lot better at home than he is on the road. Mariners know how to hit him decently, but he has been fantastic this year. So I'm going to pump the brakes on really loving this spot until I see who's going to be throwing for the Mariners. But I just don't like the Padres right now. I'm just not a team I want to bet on right now. It's just not a team that I want to back right now. So I'm absolutely with playing the Mariners today. Rookie pitcher making his MLB debut for Seattle. Yeah, probably hasn't been official yet, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. But I'm sure it's going to be fine with that. So I don't hate that. Hancock playing it. Charles, I don't know what my favorite pick is just yet. This is why we do these lives, man. We find out together. Find out together what my favorite's going to be. I just got to move this a little bit. There we go. Hopefully the internet stays with us today. We're just going to hope for the very best. Okay, encoding is overloaded. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure who my favorite pick is going to be yet today. I don't think it's anything in the early games. Reds up 3-1 on the Marlins early on in this one. Rockies and Brewers. We're going to sweat the Brewers out together. Why not? We'll just have something to do. So we'll play with the Brewers today. Rangers and A's, I'm staying away from that game. We took the Rangers last couple nights and we were fine, but I'm staying away from that. We actually do have a free play from John in our Discord in that game, the Rangers Athletics game. So if you guys aren't in the free Discord, that link's in my bio. John already dropped a free play for that one. And if you are in the free Discord, go check out the free play and jump on it. Twins and Tigers going down today. Cardinals and Rays. Who are the Cardinals throwing today against the Rays? Dakota Hudson and Jalen Beeks. That means we are getting another bullpen game for the Rays, because the Rays their pitching is just all hurt. Like, everyone's hurt. Glass now probably done for the season. They just don't have starting pitching right now. And so this is going to be, a tough year with pitching for the Rays. So this is a spot where St. Louis could jump out and get them if they could get any offense going. I don't know if I trust their offense to get going, but if they can get some offense going, the Cardinals can absolutely put one up on the Rays today. So probably stay away from that as well. I don't really like this spot for the Tampa Bay Rays. Nats and Phillies today. Those games went exactly as expected. If you watched the live yesterday on Twitch, you got Schwarber hitting 2 home runs was the call, and one of our guys, I think off of $80 in bets, won $700 on that one, because we call Kyle Schwarber a home run and a second home run, and that one hit perfectly. So we're going to try again today, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Michael Lorenzen, Mackenzie Gore. I love everything about the Phillies in this game. Michael Lorenzen looked fantastic in his debut for the Phils. This is just a day where you back him. Let's see, what are you guys on today? Anyone else feel sweaty? Of course we're feeling sweaty today, man. It is it's a day we might as well just sweat out the Brewers play. We'll just, pick the Brewers the team total, whatever you guys want to play. Henry Ruggs got less time than, it is wild. Ruggs got, 3 years minimum? I think I saw 3 to 10 was his sentence, and he's going. Astros game, let's see. Cool, it's Siri. I like Baltimore in this spot. I liked them yesterday, and we got burned. I like Baltimore again today. Jack Flaherty, a guy who, has been solid second half of the season against Christian Javier, a guy who's much better at home than on the road. Orioles hit really well at home. They're going to be pissed after last night. I do not underestimate a pissed off team, even though Jack Flaherty, who is making his first start at home for the Orioles, and he looked fantastic against Toronto. I'm fine with backing him in this spot. I do like the Orioles again today. I think they're going to put up some numbers again today. We liked their team total last night. We really liked their team total over 3.5 last night. That hit easily. I might do it again today, but I think their team total is going to be at 4.5, so I might just take the money line today. We're going to see anything for preseason games? Of course we're going to see stuff for preseason games. Preseason really begins tomorrow. We are 1-for-1 in football this year. We took the over in preseason in the Hall of Fame game, and we'll have plays for football, obviously, in the free chat going for you guys. Royals against Boston, Blue Jays. Much more collab on football. You know it. Will Rise get a hit today? Are they playing today? Yeah, they are. That would be a live bet. Let's see. So now he's gonna cry. He's 0 for 2 today. That's interesting. He'll probably get a hit before this thing's over. I don't trust the Reds bullpen. Arise will probably get a hit. Red Sox bounce back. Yeah, I think Arise will get a hit in the second half of this game. Yeah, how about the Royals putting up 9 runs on the Red Sox last night? That was bad. Do the Red Sox bounce back today? Let me see what the pitching matchup is. Pivetta against Jordan Lyles. Minus 225 is too much. Again, I keep telling you guys, minus 200 for this Red Sox team is too much. I don't trust this offense. They've really stripped their team down. Even with Pivetta on the mound, I don't trust them. I can't. So I think they do get the win, but I'm not spending minus 195 to do it. I can't do that. Are we starting this Brewers game? We are starting the Brewers game. That's going on behind me. Dodgers unders, Padres, Angels, Orioles money line. I like the Orioles money line. I haven't looked at the Angels yet. I don't trust the Padres, but I don't blame you for taking them in this spot with a rookie starting. I usually just don't bet rookies unless I know, unless I kind of know what they were made of. Oh, the Brewers just got 1, 2, 3 in the top of the first. Okay. Ohtani against Ryan Walker today. Man, Ryan Walker's been solid for San Fran, man. SF, San Francisco. I know you guys in San Fran don't call it San Fran. Not that I ever plan on going back, but still, I like to respect what you guys call your own city. I don't know, man. I kind of like this Angels lean, minus 140 with Ohtani on the mound. He got really burned out of his last start. I like it. I think I like the Angels. I just don't love it. And in that sense, I'm going to stay away from it. But I think if you go with the Angels, you're on the right side of it. That much at least. I just don't know, man. I split this one down the middle. And the Angels, you're going to get 30 cents for being at home and for being Ohtani. So this is basically a pick-em. Yeah, I mean, this is basically right down the middle for the Angels. By the way, guys, if you guys want a free play on the early game, on the Rangers Athletics game, we do have that play up in our free Discord. John actually posted it for you guys just a couple minutes ago. If you go to the free Discord with the link in my bio, nothing easier. Just join the free Discord, get free plays every day. We got a free play up for the 12:30 game in our free Discord. That link's in my bio. Sometimes you have to press and hold it and open it in a link, but I'll give you guys a shout out if I see you guys logging onto it. Let's see what else. Rangers run line. I'm going to stay away from the Rangers today. I've had to kind of bite my nails at them the last couple days, so I'm probably staying away from it. But I do understand if you're going to take it, especially against basically a bullpen day for the Athletics. I understand it. I absolutely do. Rangers sold the farm last night? What do you mean? What happened? What happened last night to the Rangers? Didn't they win? 6-1. Yeah, it was Scherzer looked really good. Rangers got their team total that I needed. I only needed 5 out of them. That was nice. Won me a cool $100. You just did the Bet US match. Can I still play being from Texas? Absolutely. David, so if you're in the free Discord, I can't do it right now. I can't do all the stuff because I'm producing my own show right now. But if you screenshot your Bet US account and send it to Johnny Lillis, we'll get you a free week in the pros. We'll get you a discount, all that fun stuff. But yeah, you can absolutely still do it even though you're in Texas because Bet US is just for the entire country. Braves run line free looked great last start. I do like the Braves today a lot. Mets this morning to midline. Good stuff, man. If you move the line, man, that's impressive. I've moved the lines on a couple books before with team totals. We've moved the line on what? I think there was one on college basketball that we moved the line before, and then a couple on baseball team totals we have. You had over 7.5. Ah, geez. Yeah, I had the Rangers over 4.5. That was one of my official plays. I had the Rangers over 4.5 team total. Are the Rangers and Brewers money line locks? Well, hold on. Let me pull up the Brewers game. Let's watch this game. Yelich is up. Lefty-righty matchup. I like that. I mean, nothing's a lock in this thing. I like the Brewers today. I think the Rockies are going to go to their bullpen in the 4th or 5th inning, and so I do like the Brewers today. No, he did not go. Oh, you fat fuck, umpire. What about Jordan Montgomery? I don't know what a fantasy score is, man. I really don't. I don't get into that weedy stuff. I just stick with my systems. But if you tell me what the fantasy score is, I can tell you if he's going to get there. Because I do like Montgomery in this spot today. I really like Jordan Montgomery in this spot. I just keep going back to this Cardinals. Speaking of Jordan Montgomery, I just keep going back to this Cardinals-Rays game, man. It's sketching me out. I'm going to stay away from Tampa today. Milwaukee -1.5 or -110. You'll probably, honestly, I don't know if the Brewers are going to get us a bunch of runs right away, so you might be able to wait for the first full time through the lineup and grab something live. But if you don't want to do that, just go for it because I do think the Brewers are going to be fine today. I think they are going to win this thing, and I think they'll win this thing by 2 or 3. Philadelphia first 5 money line with Lorenzen on the mound. Absolutely, I like it. I think it's more of a parlay piece, though. There's going to be a lot of exposure with that. Could be a lot of exposure, especially with how good Lorenzen looked in his first start with the Phillies. I'm probably just gonna chill. Cardinal wants to stay in the Power 5. Okay, David, if you use that link that we give you guys for BetUS, you don't need a promo code. You just need the link because we're affiliated with them. That's just our affiliate link. So you don't need to put a promo code in at all to get the deposit match. You just use the link that we have, the link in my bio or the link that we provide you guys in the Discord. Yeah, that 125% deposit match is massive. Plus, you can use it in any state in the country. Rangers first 5 team total over 2.5. I'm staying away from it only because we don't know who's going to be. We don't know who's going to be pitching for the Athletics today. I can't see a clear path that the Athletics are going to take with their bullpen today. I assume they're going to throw all righties. It would make sense. Mike, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. It would make a lot of sense for the Athletics to throw all righties today, especially for the first 5. But I don't know what they're going to do past that. So I know they're going to have a righty for at least the first 2 or 3 innings. And that's why I'm going to stay from the first 5 team total because I think with the overwhelming number of righties, I think the Rangers will get 1 or 2. But they are significantly better against lefties than righties. Iceman, you know it, man. Dude, we love the Yerfies in here. I don't love any Yerfies today. I'll find one that I like for you guys, because if you guys ask, I'm going to help you out. Brewers go 1, 2, 3 in the bottom of the first, as we figured they would. So dual perfect games going into the second inning. But yeah, we like we lean Yerfies in this channel mathematically. It's mathematics because Yerfies will hit around 55% of the time rather than Nerfies hitting 45% of the time, but you're going to pay more juice for a Nerfie than you are a Yerfie, and it doesn't make any sense in the long run. It makes a lot more sense to play the Yerfies and find good Yerfies because you're going to have a better possibility of hitting a Yerfie, and you're going to pay less money for it. So, it's simple math that we do, and that's why we like it. Should I take the over 4.5 Brewers team total? Yeah, why not? We'll sweat it out together. Yerfie is yes run first inning. Nerfie is no run first inning. A lot of people like to bet no run first innings, but it's mathematically a worse bet than yes run first innings. Under 9 Giants and the under 9 in the Yankees game. Giants game I can't really find a lean on. I think the Angels could be the right side of this thing, but I just don't love it. Yankees total under 9. Let's see who's pitching this thing. Who are the Yankees throwing against Clevenger? I love Clevenger, obviously. We got to 8 last night, and we got to 6 the night before. Yeah, Mike, Nerfies are – it's weird because Nerfies are such a bad bet, but people love them. And it's weird because, people normally love overs. They love under in fights. They love over in most sports. And I don't know why people root against runs in the first inning. And then because it's such a popular bet, the books know they can juice it up to minus, 120, 130. They can put 20 or 30 more cents on it. And it's actually a worse bet than the Yerfie long term. So I don't know why people do it. But I've waged a war against Nerfies. No starter announced yet for the Yankees. So I don't know why they're minus 120 against Clevenger. I'm just going to stay away from that until we find a starter, whoever's starting for the Yankees. I have not seen any news reports or anything yet, or anything that I really believe that they have a starter decided yet today. So I'm going to stay away from it until we figure what that one is. But Yankees minus 120 on the road just automatically against Clevenger tells me a lot. Wiley, yes, I do. I absolutely do. Yeah, the Yankees starting rotation is very weird. Yankees and Rays, what the Cardinals, too, have had, with the trades and everything. They're starting rotations all over the place. But those 3 teams, who knows who they're going to throw out every day, man. The starting rotations for those 3 teams are just insane. Severino, it feels like he only pitched a couple days ago. I don't think he's had enough rest. Oh, that's a horrible strike-through call on the inside. But we'll take it if you're taking the Brewers money line. This is a Tulsa hat. This is, there we go, Tulsa Drillers 2018 Texas League Champions hat from my time living in Tulsa, Oklahoma. What going on, Barnes? How you doing, man? Oh, let me go to Twitch. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you guys on Twitch. I've ignored you entirely. Phenom, what's going on? Noah Palma, Steer with a home run. Did Steer get a home run? I love it. Who got a home run yesterday? Who got a home run yesterday in that game? Because I think I said Steers Soler yesterday, and I don't know if I was right. Soler homered. How about it? Yeah, Soler homer. I love it. Dude, I'm good at this, man. I don't think anyone homered for the Reds yesterday. No, they didn't. But Soler got the home run. Sweet. And then Steer homered today. Dude, we're just on it, man. We just know what we're doing in here. All right. Angels money line. Kind of like it lower, slower. Rays and Cards. I'm leaning Cards in that game. Jays and Guardians. I don't like this game again today, man. I didn't like it yesterday, and I don't like it again today. But we'll talk about it because it's on the slate, so we'll talk about it. Gaussman against Logan Allen. Logan Allen, I'm pretty sure he's returning from injury. Obviously, I like Gaussman a lot more at home than when he's on the road. All that being said, I am going to lean to the Blue Jays today. I don't think they get blanked a second day in a row, but not at minus 165. This series is way too close. I'll lean under again. I'll lean under for a third straight game. Lower, slower, no, it does not. Yankee starter was listed as Severino last night, but I think he got scratched. They got changed out because they wouldn't have it undecided if it was really him today. I don't know what's up with that. Live bet the Reds over 3.5 at minus 110 the second inning. You need one more. Good stuff. We'll get another home run for you. And my home phone at the bottom. You like Logan Allen tonight? I like the under tonight in that game, man. Degenerate Gambler, welcome on into the free Discord. Welcome into the free Discord. Grab that free play and let's have some fun, man. Padres Padres by the half a run in the first 5. So let's see. Padres run line first 5. I hate when it does this, man. I got to close out some tabs because I have half my screen blocked by my light right now. Yeah, I just don't know who's going to be throwing for the Mariners. Apparently, it's some rookie that I haven't done a ton of research on. So I'm going to stay away from it. But if they have if San Diego's minus 145 on the road with Yu Darvish on the mound, I'll probably take the first 5 money line at least. I don't know if I'd take the run line. Yeah, Sevilla's doo-doo, man. If Severino's pitching today, I'll probably take the White Sox. But I just like Clevenger better. That's the only reason. So I like the Brewers' first 5 money line. Yes, not the spread, but the money line. Again, I don't know if we're really going to get a ton of runs in the first 5 here. I think the Brewers are going to come alive once they get to the Rockies bullpen. That's why I like their full game team total rather than the first 5 team total. I could be wrong. They could have a monster inning right now, but I'm taking this as Flexen's going to go 4 innings and then be done with it, and then we're going to get a few innings of bullpen from the Rockies. But that's just my thought. Sal, good stuff, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. Who is Beeks for the Rays? Beeks is basically just telling us it's going to be a bullpen game. Beeks is a placeholder for starters that are just hurt for the Rays right now. It's a rough time in Tampa Bay if you're a starter. I feel so terrible for Glass now, man. I feel so terrible for the guy. He's 11-3 this year, and then he gets forearm soreness, and he's probably done for the year. It's just it's so bad. Why not 5 innings for the Rockies pitcher? Because I just think Flexen's going to get hit, and I think they're going to want to limit his pitch count to around 80 to 90. I can't see him going 100 pitches, and I think he'll get to 80 pitches in about the 5th inning, around the 5th inning. He just throws a lot of pitches. That's the only reason. Brewers live at minus 475. My goodness. Unless there's something I missed. I think it was Glass now, wasn't it? Or was it McClanahan? Am I mixing them up? It's McClanahan, not Glass now. That's my bad, guys. It's McClanahan. Cubbies. Yes, I saw a few questions about that I did not ignore on purpose, I promise. Cubbies against the Mets, basically a pick'em game. Mets minus 115, according to Caesars. Hendricks and Peterson on the mound. Yeah, give me the Cubs. I like Hendricks a lot more than Peterson. Peterson's basically telling us, hey, this is going to be a bullpen game for the Mets. I don't like bullpen games for the Mets. I'm going to stay away from the Mets today. Lost 3-2 yesterday to the Cubs. The Cubs have an offense that I can absolutely have faith in, much more at home than on the road, but I think this is a game that they can absolutely hit the ball well. Let's see what the weather's like out there at City. 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second to start the second inning. Phillies and Lorenzen, Rodster. I like everything Phillies today, baby. Everything Phillies today. Best weather today is at Great American Ballpark. Progressive Field has some good weather for runs, so maybe we pump the brakes on that over, but I still think we're going to be fine with it. Oriole Park. Here's another thing about this Orioles game that I think we need to pay attention to, by the way. This pitching matchup. Christian Javier, Jack Flaherty, both right-handed pitchers, both favor left-handed pitchers. Their splits are a lot worse against left-handed hitters rather than left-handed pitchers. Their splits are a lot worse against left-handed hitters than right-handed hitters. At Oriole Park at Camden Yards, it is a lot easier to hit home runs for lefties because righties have that long left field that they just extended. So with the wind going straight out, with a good pressure system and humidity today, I think Oriole Park is going to be a solid place for runs, and it looks like it is. Good wind, good weather, good pressure. I like it. So anyway, all that being said, we look at the weather at Citizens Bank Park. It's going to be good for runs too. Phillies are going to be not crushing it today. I don't want to put that much weight on them, but I like Lorenzen in this spot today. The Nationals are always a live dog against the Phillies, but I'll still take the Phillies today. Citi Field, wins okay, not really good, not great for runs today, so I'm not going to be taking any overs, but I still do like the Cubs today. Could that be the Yerfie the O's game? Absolutely could be. Let's see. Let's look at it. H to the OV. Used to move snowflakes by the OC. Let's see. Let's take a look, because I don't know how these guys have been in the first inning. Flaherty was really good against the Blue Jays. Why, Monastero, what are you doing, man? Guy can't throw a strike. Don't give him anything. I don't understand why you give major league pitchers breaks like this as hitters. Just over-aggression. Nah, Flaherty was fantastic at Colorado. I do trust this Astros offense to get us runs. What did Nathan? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Favorite bet of the night? I don't hate this Yerfie. Who said the Yerfie? Who was looking for this? Dude, I don't know. I don't know what these Brewers hitters are doing, man. Flexing can't throw a strike right now, and they're swinging at stuff in the dirt. It's just, it's such bad baseball I'm seeing right now across the league. Jose Siri last night, if you guys saw his last at bat, I mean, he can't hit a slider to save his life. He thinks all sliders are fastballs. Didn't mean to do that. But it's just bad baseball all around the league right now. Arias can't get a hit off Ashcraft. Ashcraft's been really good these last 6 games, man. I mean, for as much recency bias as there is in baseball, he's been fantastic the last 6 games or so. I really like what he's doing right now. So I'm not surprised. But once we get to the Reds bullpen, I think Arias still gets a hit. Just put 1 unit on Rockies' money line at 350. Good luck, man. Tulsa Drillers, you know him, man. Iceman, you said the Yerfie. I don't hate that, man. I don't hate that Astros O's Yerfie. Early returns indicate I do like it. I don't know what my favorite is of the night so far. I do like these Phillies tonight. I like the Phillies in this spot with Lorenzen, but I can't find an angle that limits our exposure but also maximizes our value. Maybe Phillies run line. It might be Phillies run line. I do trust their bullpen to hold off the Nationals if Lorenzen goes 7. Ooh, good base knock. Base is juiced with 1 down in the bottom of the second. Brad, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Dodgers game, Yerfie? I haven't looked at this game yet. Bobby Miller, Merrill Kelly? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Bobby Miller and Merrill Kelly with the Dodgers and the Diamondbacks offenses. If the Dodgers were at home, yes, absolutely. Now that I say it like that, it's 100% going to hit. If the Dodgers were at home, I would 100% take this. But the Diamondbacks just do not have a good offense right now. They don't have an offense I can trust. Bobby Miller's a stud. Merrill Kelly obviously having a fantastic season. Due for a little bit more regression, I think. But he has been really solid this year. And the Dodgers away from home, they don't like to jump out early. They do not like to jump out on him early. I don't think I'm going to be taking the Yerfie in this one. This is not a game that I really want to jump on. The Diamondbacks scored all their runs in Game 1 of this series in the 8th and 9th, and I wasn't surprised by that at all because the Dodgers bullpen is just not very good this year. So no, I will not be touching the Yerfie in that game. Sorry, dude. Phillies over 4.5 runs. Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Phillies putting up some runs today. We liked the Phillies team total in Game 1 yesterday. And I ended up taking them minus 1.5 just because I was watching them and I was bored. But with Lorenzen on the mound against Mackenzie Gore, yeah, I think the Phillies can get 4.5 today. I think they can get 5. Weather's good today. Lorenzen's on the mound. There's going to be a good crowd out there tonight. I like it. Reem, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Rays run line. I'm a little scared by the Rays right now because their bullpen is depleted. Well, their whole pitching staff's depleted, but their bullpen especially is depleted. And this is a bullpen game against the Cardinals. Look, the Cardinals can't really hit right now. They've sold the farm basically, and I think it's they've sold basically the core of the team. Not the core of the team, but they've sold a lot of their team off, and morale isn't exactly high. So I don't trust them to get a bunch of runs on the Rays today, but you're going to need 3 or 4 to beat the Rays no matter what, and I don't know if I trust the Cardinals to really get there. So I don't know, man. It's tough. I don't trust the Rays enough right now to get to the run line because I think the Cardinals can keep this thing close, and I don't trust their offense fully right now. But at the same time, the Cardinals have just been bad, so I'm probably just staying away from it. Um, That's not bad. That's not a bad parlay, minus 102. 2-team parlay, even money. I don't hate that. Thoughts on the Rangers? Nah, Kevin, I got you, man. Dude, I go back and forth. This is a rotating list that we have in here, and I know some people join in and then leave and join in and leave. So I'll just answer whatever questions you guys have when we do this. Rangers money line is, Kevin, I appreciate the follow too, man. Thank you. Rangers is a difficult game for me because this is an athletics bullpen game, and they're going to throw a lot of righties. Geez, this is a battle with Taylor right now. They're going to throw a lot of lefties, or a lot of righties rather, than in this game. Rangers don't love playing bullpen games. They like getting 2 or 3 rounds through a starting pitcher, like getting 2 or 3 times through the lineup against the starting pitcher, and they love lefties. And so that's not what we're going to get in this Athletics game. Am I saying the Athletics are going to win? Absolutely not. But I'm saying the minus 267 as a single bet is way too much exposure. That's an infield fly rule. Taylor with just a horrendous at bat, but we're going to try to get something here with bases loaded in the bottom of the second for the Brewers. But now, I'm not saying the Athletics are going to win it all, but I'm just saying I think we got to pump the brakes on the Rangers today because something's telling me that this thing could be wonky. This could be a wonky day. Play of the day, legendary videos. Let's see. What's the play of the day? I just love the Phillies today. I think Phillies run line is probably my favorite. Some people ask me about a run line play too, and I think the run line is the play in the Phillies game. Cashed the Reds first 5. Also hammered the Reds plus 110 when they were down 1-0. Nice. Hans Brewer's going to lead the bases loaded. Yeah, there's just been some bad at bats here. I mean, Flexing can't hit the strike zone, and these guys are just getting really just nervous and aggressive, and I'd be taking more pitches than I'd be swinging at right now if I were the Brewers. Angels first 5 money line with Ohtani on the mound. Look, man, he's going to be pissed after that last game. I think Ohtani's going to be on fire today. He got really screwed last time. The Angels kind of metsed him. That's a horrible call on the inside. You want to see a bad call real quick? Let's watch this real fast. Man, this is behind. Bad call. Just so everyone can see it with me. No way they left him loaded. They really did leave him loaded. That's hilarious. Milwaukee Brewers, ladies and gentlemen, this is what they do best. Man, the Brewers are bad at baseball. I tell you, the fact that the Brewers are leading the NL Central is more of an indictment on the NL Central than I can possibly explain. How many games are they ahead of? They're not going to win the Central. The Cubs are going to win the Central. How many games ahead of the Cubs are they? They're 61-54. Cubs are 59-55. Yeah. Cubs already caught them. I mean, before the All-Star break, I was telling you guys the Cubs were going to win this thing. I should have put a future on when they were 7 games back because the Cubs are much better than the Brewers this year. What do I do for work, Alex? I run social media marketing for the Covers Club. I do daily gambling lines, making plays every single day for the Discord, run the Discord, and do all this content. And then in my, not free time, but part of my day is also picking plays for you guys and cashing bets with you guys. Loose Cannon, I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. What websites do I recommend for research? So, Hans, my favorite website to use is Unabated. That allows me to compare lines throughout all the books, and also it gives me edges on where I'm going to be able to find the best lines and where I'm going to be able to find the best deals against the books. That link's in my bio if you want to look it up. Unabated, I have an affiliation with them, so I really like them. Some of my good friends work for Unabated, so love that stuff. That link's in the Discord and the link's in my bio as well. Bug Eyes, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate you. You had a parlay, 25 to pay 300. Need the Brewers to win 5-leg. To Colorado plus 200 for 100 SA. Good stuff. Blue Jays over 8. I like the weather in this game, but oh my gosh, I'm not sure how I feel about the total with the pitching matchup in this game and how the offenses have been these last few games. Jeffrey, man, I do love what I do, man. I will tell you, I especially love our Discord. We have about 900 and change in there. We're approaching 1,000 in the Discord, and that's the best part of it. It's just cashing bets with everyone in the Discord. If you guys do want to join the community, do want to join the club, that Discord link's free in my bio. I love it, and I'm making a lot of money doing it, which is nice. I didn't realize I was 65% better until I came out here, and John taught me the ropes of how to sports bet properly, and found out I was really good at this. And now I'm hitting at 65% and making a ton of money doing it. What other websites do I recommend for research? I love Unabated. There have been a couple other sites I've used. But honestly, a lot of it is just watching baseball every day, like watching 6 hours of baseball every day. When it's football season, college football, NFL, I watch it as if I'm studying film. But yeah, and college basketball, same thing. That's how I do it. Yeah, Jeffrey, it ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. Do I really think? Yeah, Wiley, I do. I absolutely do. Apples and oranges, I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you. Best gains pitching to look at for home runs today. Let's look at weather real quick. Oriole Park, yes, the Baltimore game. The Baltimore game is the one I like. Let's look for lefties who are going to hit a home run in the Orioles game. We took Jose Soler, whatever, yesterday. I took Soler yesterday to hit a home run, and I also said I liked Steer yesterday. He didn't homer yesterday, but he did homer today. We took Kyle Schwarber to homer yesterday, and he homered twice. So we really like that one. For today, is Santander going to get a home run today? Let's see. Nah. Santander maybe for a home run today? That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Dude, this umpire at third loves doing his little thing. I don't like umpires, so. Let's see. We got Santander. Henderson, Ruxman, I think Santander is going to hit a home run today. I like it. Would I rather bet the Athletics over 1.5 or Brewers team total? A's over 1.5 in the first 5. I like that bet better. I just said Brewers team total because I was having fun with it. Yeah, Santander will be our home run play. What's your go-to for weather conditions at ballparks? That would be Ballpark Pal. I like ballparkpal.com for weather conditions. It's not always 100% accurate, I will say that. Action actually has some really good weather, condition reporting, but it's mostly just for wind direction. It has the wind direction a lot more accurate than Ballpark Pal does. But Ballpark Pal has weather, wind speed, pressure systems, and humidity, which I like. And they just updated that this week. So I really like that. I really like that they're doing that. And I know Ballpark Pal has a lot of different things that like it'll create its own like value systems against lines. I don't think that's extremely valuable. I don't think it's extremely accurate and extremely valuable. I see a lot of people on this app too using it as the Bible for picking against sports or for picking sports and doing sports betting. And I think that's a dangerous thing to do. I think using a bunch of different things is smart as well as your own knowledge of the game. And I just don't think that's using it as anything individually as the Bible for sports betting is the right thing to do. But I think using this for weather patterns has been fantastic for me. I really like it. What about the pitching predictions? That is a lot of my own knowledge. I use ESPN to look at the pitchers, and then I just kind of know the pitchers because I watch them so much. How many is that, 5 or 6 barks? I'll look at the pitching matchup on ESPN. That's how I get their splits as well. But I'll basically just use ESPN for that and then my own knowledge. So hot in here, Texas. Ready for NHL. Ready for some Stars games, man. Yeah, it's hot out here in Vegas, but it's only going to be like 99 today. if I got to pick any position player on a 10-year contract to start a franchise with, right now, let's see. Ohtani isn't a position player technically. I would say Ohtani easily. Um, I would put Ohtani on a 10-year contract and just do that. Any position player on a 10-year contract right now? Corbin Carroll. Kid's going to be solid. Kid's going to be fantastic. He's going to be a 300 hitter more seasons than not. Great attitude, runs everything out. I already like what I see in him as a rookie, and if I'm getting a 10-year contract to use on him, I think he's going to be a fantastic leader one day. I think he's going to be a great hitter for his career. He just has great mechanics, and I think he's going to be really good for the long run. So I'd go with Carroll. I think he can win an MVP. Absolutely, I agree with you. He didn't run out yesterday in the ninth inning. That is true. I guess I missed that one. But normally I'll see him run out hits. I didn't see that one. That sucks. That's really funny though. But no, heck, a lot more times than in most of the MLB, I see him running out. Like anything to the left side, he'll run it out. I see this just laziness and just this bad baseball IQ in a lot of really good players in the MLB that worries me a little bit. Heck, I saw, what was it, Wander Franco yesterday, grounded to the first baseman's right side. So the first baseman was getting pulled, and it was a PFP, which things can go wonky in a PFP. He walked down the first baseline with his bat in hand, just expecting to be out. And things actually got wonky. He probably could have run it out and been safe, but he just walked up the first baseline with his bat in hand. And I'm like, really, man? Come on. Like, look, man, I'm not going to have kids for a while, but there are not a lot of players in today's game. I would say watch him, Like, there aren't, like, those guys. Like, heck, Brett Gardner used to run out. Yes, he played angry all the time, but he used to run everything out. Derek Jeter used to play with 110%, whatever he had. Dustin Pedroia, loved watching him play. My gosh, a lot of the shortstops back then I loved watching play. But not a lot of guys I would say, hey, watch this guy. But Corbin Carroll's one of them. I think Corbin Carroll's going to be a good quality ball player. Yeah, B. Stallings. I didn't see the play in the ninth last night. But yeah, he normally does run stuff out. I'll give him that. That's the bar now. Cash live by. Good job, Bills Mafia. Love it. You live in AZ. It is so much fun watching Corbin Carroll play. Arizona's had some really good talent leave. I've seen some really good talent come through and go out of Arizona. But he is, getting to see him, Gallen, Merrill Kelly, that's got to be a lot of fun. And so I think he's going to be loyal and stay there too. I don't do nervies. I don't know, man. I think the only reason, and look, if you're thinking, hey, I'm really going to do this, the reason I wouldn't do it is because I think the Phillies can get a run in the bottom of the first. I think the Nationals are going to get blanked. Look, I love Lorenzen, obviously. I think the Nationals are going to get blanked, but Mackenzie Gore going up against this lineup, I don't trust him to not get shelled by one in the top of this lineup. So that's the only reason I would say don't do it. Arise is one at bat left. Is it just one hit? You just need one hit out of him, or do you need bases out of him? Guys, thank you for sharing the lives, by the way. Nathan, John, thank you for sharing the lives. RotoWire is a good site, too. I do like RotoWire as well. That's skied to center. That's a deep one, but that's probably just going to make it to the track. Yeah, Contreras doesn't have that power, man. He's got to hit the weight room. Christian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Nimmo does run out base hits. To be honest, I haven't watched the Mets as much this season as I have the Diamondbacks. The Mets are just one of those wonky teams, but how is Nimmo doing this year stat-wise? 254 average, not bad. Good on-base percentage. What's his walk to strikeout? I won't be able to find his whiff rate here, but let's see. 54 walks, 107 strikeouts. Jeez Louise. That's tough. So might have to work on the discipline a little bit, but there are some guys. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? There's a guy on the Braves that has fantastic plate discipline. I don't know if it's Olsen, if that's who I'm thinking of, but I was watching that game last night, and he just had like 3 quality at bats with really good plate discipline, which is a rarity today. Like really good plate discipline is tough to find anymore. But no, Nimmo. Anyone who runs it out, plays hard every play, has good plate discipline, which is hard to find. All of them nowadays. But those are guys that I would start. An organization around. So you're commenting about Joe Burrow live in Cincy on our local news. Yeah. So look, man, I love those sports guys in Cincy. I actually know a couple of them because Cincy was our flagship station in my old company, and those sports guys are awesome, man. They know what they're talking about. If they tell me that Burrow's not going to be ready for Week 1, I believe them, and it sounds like that could be the case, that he might not be ready for Week 1. Austin, what's going on, man? Missed you. How you doing? It is Olsen. Yeah, his discipline is crazy. Yeah, he's got a lot of walks and a lot of strikeouts. Like, he whiffs, definitely, but he whiffs at strikes. That's the thing. Joe Burrow's not going to play the preseason, and it looks potentially like he could miss Week 1. But again, this is all speculation. You know what it is, man. We don't have anything to talk about right now with football, so everyone's just going to speculate a ton right now. I don't know if he's going to be ready for Week 1. We have no idea. It's so far out, though. Week 1 is a month away, and it's a calf issue. So they're obviously, it's not that serious, but they're going to take it seriously because he's going to be the highest paid player in football very soon. So they're going to take it very carefully with him. Dude, I'm so excited for football season. We're going to have football tomorrow. I'm so excited to have football tomorrow. Yeah, baseball is very unpredictable. Austin, I have been blessed getting, 100, 120 units in baseball season. It's been a blessing getting this many units in baseball season. But this is really just a padding to start football season because when football season hits, we just take off. There's a shot to right, but it's going to fall. These Brewers are hitting it well, man. They're just hitting it right at the fielders. Well, sorry. The top of the Brewers lineup is hitting it well. The bottom of the Brewers lineup is popping it up about as badly as I would if I was playing right now. Yeah, they're looking worse than I would. So we still got runner on first, 2 away in the bottom of the third for the Brew Crew. Really bad fielding over there and right, too. That was terrible. But, yeah, baseball is very unpredictable. Getting 100 units in baseball season has been awesome. But I think it is it's time for football. I'm ready to bet football and win on football again. I miss it. This is the Tulsa Drillers. This was their 2018 Texas League Championship hat. I got to Tulsa in 2018 when the Drillers were winning the minor league or the Texas League Championship, and so I like wearing this one once in a while. I'm wearing the Phillies already, so I was like, yeah, I'll wear a different lid today. I like this Drillers one. But yeah, a little Tulsa nod today. I got to get some more funky minor league hats. I have a Buffalo Bisons one that was their alternate with the blue cheese and the buffalo wing making the letter B. That's a great hat. I got that at home. I got to wear that one more. All right, and Flexing gets out of another jam. End of the third. Is Tulsa my college football team? So that one's tough because I went to Syracuse, so Syracuse will always be my first team, but I don't know if I could say Tulsa's my college football. I love Tulsa, man. Love the college team. I love the coaching staff's kind of had a little turnover since I left, but I still root for them. But if I have to pick a college football team, I'll go with Syracuse, Tulsa, or Oklahoma State. Probably in that order. So I would say it's probably in that order too. But yeah, I'd say Tulsa's my college football team. I root for them. Always pull for them. You go to the Norfolk Tides games. I almost worked in Norfolk instead of this job. It was close. Would have loved to go to the Tides games, man. They're a lot of fun. I keep an eye on the minor league teams here and there, especially as we get to this part of the season because you never know who's going to get called up. But they look like they're a lot of fun. Every time I watch some of their minor leaguers highlights, they look like they have a blast. Tulsa spelled backwards. You know it, Brad. Brewers will get some runs. Yeah, the Brewers, I'm telling you, man, they're not going to get their runs in the first five. They just need to work Flexen's pitch count and then get to the bullpen. That's where they'll get their runs. Atlanta, Pittsburgh, I'm going to go with the over again today. Phillies, love the Phillies today. I like the Phillies run line today, actually. By the way, guys, before I forget, hold on. We got a couple people join the free Discord. Ian and Degenerate Gambler, welcome into the free Discord. We have about a half hour left till our free play in the Discord starts. So if you guys want to join the free Discord, grab that free play and cash with us. That link's in my bio. John dropped that free play earlier today. Peachtree Lover, welcome in. Welcome into the Twitch, man. Lower, slower. What do I think about ESPN launching a sports book? Same exact thing I thought about Fox opening a sports book. It's adorable. That's the best word I can use for it. Lived in Birmingham, Alabama. What was the MJ played for his baseball stint? They still have a banner in the stadium. That's funny. Oh, Birmingham. University of Alabama, Birmingham basketball won me some money last year. Orioles money line. I do like the Orioles money line today. Minus 140. Let's see if that's changed at all. Nope, it is not. Baltimore minus 140. I like it. No, I appreciate you, Brad, man. It is funny because I will always pull for the Oklahoma teams. But if someone makes me choose in the Bedlam rivalry, I'll probably just choose OSU because I like the little brother. You know, I like the underdog mentality. But I always root for both. I love Coach Venables. You know, I know a lot of the guys actually on OU right now because I covered them in high school, and they're just. You know, it's a fun program, but if I have to choose one of them, I'll choose OSU. But I'll always root for the Oklahoma teams. And, you know, they're the teams I used to cover. They're fun. I won't root for Lincoln Riley anymore, though. What's the Brewers score? 0-0 in the top of the fourth. Brewers have gotten 3 hits, have loaded the bases, and have left, 4 or 5 on base already? Yeah, through 3 innings, they've left 4 or 5 on base so far. Downgraded for rooting for the Pokes. I told you that my third team. Syracuse will always be my first team. But I understand it. Shout out Coach Kennedy. Yeah, Frankie, love it. Milwaukee, yeah, Bills Mafia. Milwaukee gets some runs. Oh, looks like Colorado's on the board. There we go. Home run for the Rockies. Rockies up 1-0. Right near the University of Milwaukee sign. Dude, University of Milwaukee overs early in the season in basketball are cash money, and then they get defensive later in the season. But, man, you bet University of Milwaukee college basketball overs. And that is why I have, you know, that's why John and I have this Discord, is because we have this knowledge for some reason of University of Milwaukee basketball. But, man, their first half overs and their game total overs are ridiculous. And we make so much money off of them. So if you guys are in the free Discord, you're gonna have some really, really weird college basketball bets that you never thought you would place in your life, but you will cash because that's what we do in the free Discord. Sooner fans in Kansas, I got you guys, man. I think K-State wins the Big 12 this year. K-State's my team again this year. I know they lost Deuce. One of my favorite college running backs in a long time was Deuce Vaughn. But I think Kansas State still is a team to get it done. Hey, plus 350 Rockies. You know what? They're up 1-0. Go for it, man. That's reason to be hopeful at noon on a Wednesday. Dislike KU with a passion, man. I tell you, if you're not, if you're not a Lawrence native, if you didn't go to KU, if you're not, you don't bleed Kansas. You hate them. I don't like Kansas at all, man. I really don't. But one of my best friends did go to KU, so I can't hate on him too badly. Milwaukee live bet is money line minus 120. I might still play it minus 120, but I don't know. I think there's better action coming later in the day. I would just in the next 30 minutes play the free play in our Discord. And I would just do that and sweat that rather than waste money on this game. Oh yeah, B. Sullins. Now I'm saying, yeah, it's a reason to be hopeful right now. You got 1 on, no out, 1-0 lead in the top of the 4th. Good stuff. Dude, I love Cuse, man. It's changed a lot since I went there. I only how long did I graduate? I graduated 6 years ago. I can't believe it's already been 6 years, but no, I graduated 6 years ago, and it's still changed a lot. But it's awesome, man. I love the school. Love going to games in the Dome. I'll still call it the Carrier Dome. I don't care what they change it to. Just love the Dome, and I love visiting back there, man. All right, Sean, when folks say a 5-unit bet, are they saying they plan on winning 5 units or placing 5 units? That is a great question, and the answer is it depends. Sorry, guys, slept weird last night. It depends. So if it is a juiced play, so if it's minus 120, that means you are playing to win 5 units. If it's a plus money play, like plus 120, that means you are laying 5 units to win whatever it's going to be. So yeah, it's to win 5 units when it's minus money, and it's it's whatever you're placing when it's plus money. You met Deuce Vaughn at a card show. Yeah, he seems like he's got a really cool family. He seems like a cool guy. I only got to really interview him once. It was kind of a Zoom interview. So I never really got that much interaction with him, but he was pretty cool. He seems like a cool guy. Travel days, you love to bet the underdogs. Yeah, that's the thing, man. That's why I'm nervous about the Rangers right now. Travel days are days where you bet the dogs, man. Imagine the Brewers can arguably the worst pay. Yeah, the Brewers will be able to hit them. It's the bottom of their lineup is way too aggressive. The bottom of their lineup has no baseball IQ apparently, man. These are some bad at bats I've been watching. Just learn a little patience, learn to lay off. But these guys, bottom of the lineup, they get bases loaded, their eyes get wide, and all the notes, if they've taken any notes in their head on the on deck circle, just goes out the window. Let's see. Thank you guys for the follows on Twitch, by the way, too. I noticed we're at 40 followers. This is our first week on Twitch, too. So 40 followers is awesome. I appreciate you guys. Do I think the Diamondbacks win today? Kelly against Miller, I'm probably staying away from it. I don't trust it. Until the Diamondbacks win, I'm not betting on them. Until they show me they can get out of the slump, I'm not betting on them. It's just not a team I want to back right now. And I'm not going to bet against them because at some point they are going to win, and I don't want to get caught with my you-know-what in my hand when they do win. But I'm going to stay away from them until they do. Yeah, D-backs they lost their offense, man. It's tough. But this is a good spot today. But Bobby Miller on the mound for the Dodgers, I'm going to stay away from it. Julia Roberts. Who do I think wins the Big Ten in basketball? That's crazy. I did not expect that question today. Let me look at the teams real quick. Because I don't think we have any alignment. I don't think we have any realignment. I know we have some Indiana people in here. I don't know if they're in the chat right now. But I do think Indiana can get it done. Call me crazy, but I think Michigan, with the late push they had last season, has given me enough belief that they could get it done. Watch out for Penn State next year. Penn State's going to be good for basketball next year. But I think if I'm taking a team that probably has decent odds and might be a little chalky, I think Indiana. My hottest take is that Indiana goes undefeated in home play next year. Northwestern looked fantastic for a stretch last year. I don't think they can do that for a full season. Purdue, I think, is going to fall off a little bit. I think Indiana can win the Big Ten. 2-0 Rockies. Here we go. We're going to have some fun, man. Runners on second and third, 1 away, 1-0 count. Baltimore in a good bounce back. Flaherty looked great against the Blue Jays, man, away from home in his first start. He looked fantastic. I think Baltimore's in a great bounce back spot. I think they win this thing today. Them and the Phillies are probably my 2 favorites today. Oh, that's going to be 2 more. Well, it could be 2 more. Let's see. Is that 1 or 2? That's 2. Whew, 4-0 Rockies. My gosh, man, this is crazy. Odds always get better before they get worse for the Brewers, man. That's funny. How about it, man? Where's my dude who had the Rockies plus 350 for a unit, man? He's dancing right now. He's doing heel clicks right now. B. Sullins, man, you know it. That was good stuff, man. I mean, obviously it's the top of the fourth, but right now, man, that's a good take. That was a good take. Still threatening, too, the Rockies are. Yeah, Hauser was cruising through the first 3 innings, but this is just rough in the fourth, and he's got a jam. If he can get himself a double play here, get a little momentum back, that'd be huge, but I don't know, man. He's throwing a lot of pitches these guys are lifting. He might get a strikeout here, too. Top 2 pitchers for the late games. Ooh, let's see. Bobby Miller for the Dodgers. And honestly, I'll give you 3. Blue Jays and Guardians. What's that, Allen and Gossman in this game? Yeah, Allen and Gossman. Any of them I'd take. Tortuga, I really hope Tortugat, who just joined the free Discord, I really, 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 really hope that is a Tortuga reference. If it's not, I will be very disappointed. I love, what do you call it? I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Wiley won because, travel days, it's underdogs on travel days usually can get it done. Athletics have been showing that they can get runners on base, and at plus money for over 1.5 in the first 5 is fantastic value against Jordan Montgomery, a guy who is now settling in, and there's a lot of film on him right now, and the A's do not like to, as bad as they have been, they do not like to get swept. And they have threatened a couple times, and they've jumped out first, scoring a couple times against the Rangers, and they have taken 2 of 4 on this homestand. They're not playing terribly on this homestand. I think they're going to average out and get a couple runs early today. You think Ohtani will do well against the Giants? Yes, I do. Ohtani's going to be pissed after that last game. He's going to pitch well tonight. Wiley, I got you, man. Hey, anytime you guys, it's not being rude to ask why I put out a play. It never is. If you guys just want to understand what I'm thinking, I absolutely understand it. I always appreciate it. Angels money line. I lean Angels money line, but I don't love it. It's not my favorite play of the day. O's money line, I love. White Sox money line, I like if Severino's pitching. He's not confirmed yet. Victor, I don't know how long you followed me, if you do follow me. I don't know how long you followed me, but I said before the All-Star break, when the Cubs were down, 6 games, 7 games, I was like, they're going to win the Central. They have a plus 51 run differential, and it's the only positive run differential in the entire division. Their offense was finally clicking. Their pitching was finally putting it together. Like, this is clearly the best team in the Central. I should have put a future on it, and they were going to sell. It's like there's no way they're going to sell with the positive run differential, with the fact that they're probably going to win this division. There's no way they sell. I didn't believe it for a second, and so now it's coming together, and there's no value on taking their future. Ohtani and Albies, good stuff. I like the Braves to smack Priester a little bit better than the White Sox to hit Severino because I don't trust the White Sox offense, but I do like both of those. You took 5 dogs last Wednesday at 5 of 6. Good stuff, man. That's awesome. All right, y'all. That is the end of Big Booty 22, which means I'm going to hop off this thing, jump in the free Discord, get this free play while it's hot. We have about 30 more minutes till this free play goes off. So jump in the free Discord with the link in my bio. Grab that free play. Let's cash some money today. Good to see you guys today, man. That was a good one today. Let's get another going tomorrow. Twitch, you guys are the best and you know it. Appreciate you guys.
There's only one game that I actually care about, and that's the Bills.
College football, this is my bread and butter. This is what I know best. Let's go. That's another cover.